Okay, thank you so much for joining. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure. So firstly, thanks for this opportunity to introduce myself. Yeah. So my name is Ratan, and I am basically from Warangal, which is a part of Telangana. So currently, I'm living in Hyderabad. So when it comes to my education background, I have completed my bachelor's degree in the stream of BCom Computers in the year 2020, and followingly, like I have completed my master's and MBA like in HRM and passed out in the year 2020. So since then, like I have like I started my professional career working as an IT recruiter. Working on different requirements, mostly IT requirements such as like Java, .NET, full stack, etc. So recently, when it comes to my ServiceNow experience, I just got to know regarding the ServiceNow through my IT recruitment only. So I just got this technology seems very passionate about this particular ServiceNow platform. So I just explored on ServiceNow and uh, by using different resources and YouTube and also now learning account. So yeah, when it comes to ServiceNow experience, I recently joined as a ServiceNow intern at the company called the Smart Bridge, basically. So I just joined as a ServiceNow intern over there and learning the ServiceNow ecosystem and learning the platform, mostly like complete learning from scratch, like admin to development. So when it comes to admin, like there are some sort of topics which I have covered, especially ITSM module. I just forgot to mention. So ITSM module which I have pretty much focus on. So when I say ITSM, it includes incident, problem change, and knowledge management. Like of course, some sort of solutional topics such as like non-development parts such as UI policies, like data policies and ACLs, creating business rules, client scripts. So these some of the functionalities which I have been learning since my past doing an internship. So just wanted to upskill myself and wanted to looking for the full-time opportunity where I can leverage all these skills in a real-time world. So that's something about myself. And once again, thanks.
Okay, great. So being an intern, what type of work you are doing there?
Yeah. So firstly, I mean the client which we are, I mean the company which we are working is an edutech client basically.
Don't
Uh,
tell the name of the client, okay? Just
yeah.
focus.
So
Say
we are
XYZ.
yeah. So we are yeah. So we are basically building micro projects. So that's something which we taking these real time scenarios from different sources like ChatGPT and some from some sort of use case scenarios from LinkedIn, and we are trying to prepare a micro projects on different topic. For example, if we want to make a project on client script, so we pick the real time scenarios from the LinkedIn or maybe ChatGPT, and based upon that, similarly on based upon that particular scenario, we will trying to build like micro project on those topics. So that particular topics we are preparing a document like step by step document. For example, if that particular document, if we give to a 10th class student also, that he should able to understand what exactly is happening in this particular document. So that sort of work which we are doing, and yes, like parallelly doing that particular work, like we are also exploring the ServiceNow platform, and in the now learning account, we do have the access for these admin fundamentals and development fundamentals. So we are walking through that admin fundamental modules and development fundamental modules, and also like we are about to certified like I already certified in CSA and about to certified in CAD as well. So this sort of things that we are doing in this particular intern project. So to be honest, that there is no kind of real time scenarios where we can support the client, but this is something which we are doing right now. And yeah, so the reason is like I just wanted to upskill myself uh, in very much deeper into the subject, and then in that way, that's something which that might help me to grow in real time organization.
Okay, so as you are working on micro projects, suppose I want you to explain what is ITSM to, someone who is very, let's say a 10-year-old, sorry, 10th class student you mentioned, right?
Mhm.
So how you
Yeah.
explain ITSM to someone?
Yeah. So basically, ITSM is something which we used in organization, especially when it comes to service management, to streamline a process, right? For example, if I wanted to tell like a 10th standard student regarding the ITSM, so I just take out an example of if if you want to, I mean, I'll just take an example of school where if he
Mm-hmm.
want to buy some like tie or socks, maybe some sort of school equipment, he is supposed to go to the uh, administrative part, and you need to ask like hey, I just wanted a tie, I just wanted a school socks. So then based upon the person who is there in that particular administrative block, he'll just check this particular student is there in our I mean, just check whether the student has his name registered in the record or okay. And then if the student name is registered, the person will tell the student to, okay, so this particular thing you can able to get it from the next from the another like for example uh, another block. I mean, those equipments will be there in another block. You can go to the next steps, and from there you can take it there. And once you get it, you can able to inform your class teacher or inform your manager, so that hey, I just got these equipments from so and so block. So the streamline, I'll just explain the streamline. So this is how the service now actually works. So mainly to serve the organizations, and also for example, I'm just talking about the school, right? So yeah, for example, the school is our organization and students are our users. So, and these equipments are something which is services. Uh, in the organization, the users will always work with services, and I mean, always provide the services to the client. So in that way, like I'll just explain him. So the whole streamline from the starting to the end, right? From raising an incident, I mean, from raising a query to solving, you know, the whole streamline, I'll just explain in that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What you are doing in HRSD?
Yeah, I just exploring that particular application. So, well, I just have a basic
So
knowledge. So I just
how
explore
you
and yeah,
tell me what is HRSD? What
yeah,
you know about HRSD?
absolutely. So HRSD is something which is an application of service now, like human resource service delivery. Specifically, I mean, this particular application is used for like to request the services from HR. For example, if
Okay.
the organized users want to request any kind of services from the HR, like they will raise a ticket. For example, if in this particular role there is a whole table called COE, Center of Excellence. Under that particular table, like we have a lot many components. I mean, I'm not exactly remember on top of my mind, but yeah, that's something which organizations will request HR services in this particular application. For example, if HR wants to, if any user wants to have a payroll related issue, right? So he can able to go and able to raise a request saying that hey, I just got an uh, query related to my payments or payroll.
So
In
from
that
where the
way,
user raise these requests?
yeah, he create like case HR case management. From
Yeah,
case
yeah. Means
management, he'll create a
case is
case.
okay, but from which interface users or employees will create these cases and all?
Which interface?
Yeah.
Mm, I mean, to create the case, like I'm not exactly like getting your point right now, but
Yeah. Suppose I am an employee, right?
right.
So I want to raise a payroll case, or I want to raise a payroll query that my salary is not coming, my salary is not credited this week. So
Mhm.
now, what I do, where I go in ServiceNow and create case or something like that. He has to go somewhere, right?
Case,
He has to go to
right.
some. page or something. So what is the procedure in that case?
Yeah. So in the application navigator, we are, I mean, to configure the case creation, that's something different again. To create the case, yeah, I'm not exactly remembering right now, but this particular HRSD module I'm just exploring. So that's the reason, like, I do not know that much depth into it. But yes, I just explored on it and tried to create a case, but not exactly I'm able to recollect it.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Have you heard about service catalog?
Yes.
What
Yes,
is
yes.
service catalog?
Yeah. So service catalog is, I mean, it's something which holds uh, business like tangible and intangible. No, I mean, so it's mainly have the catalog items such as maybe any kind of item such as software or network or any sort of equipment that the user or in especially used in the organizations. It comes under software or hardware.
Yeah, so okay. Have you created any catalog item?
Yeah, so far in this particular internship, I have created a catalog item called Apple like AirPods. So creating to create the catalog item, we supposed to navigate to maintain items, and through that we can able to create the catalog item, and also we can able to add the variables, and we can also add the approvers like requester and approver. So if that particular configuration is done, if somebody trying to order some sort of catalog item, and it once as soon as he order it, the like a concerned manager should able to get notified saying that so and so user is using like trying to order this particular item, and he should able to get the notified, and at least he is supposed to get this approval or reject so this functionality. So I just created an catalog item.
Okay. What is the role of transform map?
Transform map.
Yes. You heard
Uh,
about transform map?
yes, yes. So that's something which we can able to see in the topic called import sets, especially
Hmm.
when we are trying to import the data into ServiceNow system. Uh, like firstly, the steps which we follow is like load data, and after that, we supposed to map the fields based upon the like I mean the source table and the target table, right? Between these two tables, the data should able to match. I mean, especially the fields should able to match. In order to map the fields, we use the like mapping assistant so that the fields will get mapped. And after that, like if we want to manually map the fields, for example, name to name field and email to email field, we can also do it manually by like mapping assistant. uh, in that functionality will map the fields, and then after we should able to run transform. As soon as we run the transform, the whole the data is migrated from the source table to target table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, how good you are in scripting?
So yeah, as I am from non-native background, I just learned JavaScript recently, and to ServiceNow extent, yes, to creating the operations from using background scripts and adding some sort of functionalities in client script, like a minimal experience I have on this particular scripting, not that much.
Can you write a script to calculate the number of in progress incidents?
In progress incidents.
Yes. So there is an incident table, right?
Right, right.
And I want to know via script how many in progress incidents are there in that table. Can you write a script for that?
Sure, I can write it. So I need to able to uh, share my screen, right?
Yeah, share your screen, and if possible, if your PDI is not available, then you can write it on Notepad as well. No issues.
Okay, okay, sure. I'll just try share my screen.
please.
Yeah. Uh, my screen is not visible.
Yeah, yes, your screen is clear.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, if I need to able to print all the in progress incidents, right?
Right, please.
Yeah. So firstly, we fetch the incident table.
Yeah, please write it.
Yeah.
Let me know once done, okay?
Sure, sure. I'll let you know once done.
Is it done?
Yeah, almost it done. I'm just a minute. So, yeah, trying to get the backend value. Not
It's two.
oh, two. I think some error has been there.
Okay. No problem. After the call, just go through it, okay? And
Sure,
see
sure.
what the issue is.
Yeah, no problem.
Just add in line number two, try adding in codes, state, state,
Okay.
name of the
State
field.
state is also quotation. Oh yeah, now it's there. Yes.
But it is not showing the number. It is showing incidents. Okay. How to count it? Do you have any idea?
Oh yes, I know. So we supposed to write row count.
Okay.
Um, maybe I think.
But you are not printing row count.
Oh yeah, I need separately. I need to also print. Yes, right. 50.
Okay.
But it's almost again for every incident it's saying 50, 50, 50. It should get separately, right?
Yeah, that you have to try. Go into
Yes,
your
yes.
instance and see how many in progress incidents are there.
Yeah. Now I'll just keep a filter. Yeah, it's 50.
Oh, great. So see how
Yeah,
you update the alignment and all. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Now
yeah. Yeah.
come to
I
ask
just sure.
question. Okay. How much work you have done on Flow Designer?
So again, on the flow designer, it's minimal work. So sending the notification as soon as the incident created. This not advancedly, but yeah, a basic level of understanding and did some configuration on flow design.
Okay. You know what is CMDB?
Yes, CMDB is especially it's a database configuration management database. It's handle all the services again. So that might be hardware or software or maybe network. So it has the configuration items, which is the services. Mostly it's something related to discovery, like this is CMDB discovery and IT OM, operation management side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what data this CMDB contains and from where this data is coming?
CMDB contains of
It's a table, right?
right.
So
CMDB underscore CI.
what type of data is there in that table?
What type of data?
Type, kind, whatever you say, what kind of data we see there in CMDB? Any idea?
No idea. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, just go through it, okay? You have
Sure,
any
sure.
question for me?
So the questions have been I just wanted to let you ask. So for cracking an interview for fresher, I mean, as in the current market, we know like there are no much opportunities for fresher, right? So a lot of people are telling you need to you're supposed to add your experience. You keep your experience and you have to give your intern. That's something I'm not sure about it. I just wanted to crack the job as a fresher by learning the things rather than keeping some sort of fake experience. So how I can able to get
Only
the
practice.
job as soon as possible? Only
Only
practice?
practice and learning. This is the only way to keep up, okay? So let's say ITSM. You should know
Right.
what is ITSM. What is ITSM? IT service management. Any company giving IT services, managing these services is ITSM. Simple one-liner answer, right? So you should have very clear understanding of all these basic things, ITIL, ITSM, HRSD, and ServiceNow basics like what are business rule, type of business rules, ServiceNow
Mhm.
coding. I see you have some coding skills, but you need to learn a lot, right?
Yeah, I need to
Fresher. So
made it in a
only
proper
way
way.
to do that is to work daily on
Sure.
your skills, on your coding. Okay. So have you attended yesterday's session?
Yeah. So actually, I just joined that particular podcast. So that's something, yeah,
The- so you
interesting.
understand Hindi?
Huh. How I? So I can talk in Hindi, but I
Okay.
understand totally Hindi.
Okay. So I think all these questions, right?
Mhm.
Like how to start, how to uh, crack interviews. So we discussed all these questions there in
Yes,
a very,
yes.
very simple and lucid manner. So go to that podcast, okay?
Sure, sure.
Uh, Go through everything, and you will understand most of the things. But nutshell, you have to practice. You have to make your own ways, okay?
Right,
Just
right. Absolutely.
uh, maybe you are intern now, but maybe after 6 months you will not be an intern, right? So you cannot
Right.
go everywhere and say I'm an intern. So practice it. Only way is that, okay?
Sure,
And
sure.
with various scenarios by yourself, various objects, various things are available. You can go to Chat GPT for interview questions. You can go to my website as well, ServiceNow Spectaculars, and you
Right,
find out scenario-based questions. Everything is there in community and all. So you just need to sit and think, okay,
right,
and come up with your own solutions.
right. Yeah. And one more question. Uh, yeah, along with ITSM, so so there are many modules in service now, right? So what are the like few modules, like 2 to 3 modules that I can learn and make a good career in uh,
See,
service now?
ITSM is the fundamental with
Right.
ServiceNow fundamentals. So once you are done with that, you can start HRSD.
Mhm.
HRSD is very demanding as well as not hard to learn. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you can think of others like one module is there, ITOM.
Right,
It,
item.
it is very much in demand and it is not going anywhere. It is evergreen. So once you have proper understanding of ITOM, you will be easily getting good package and good, you know,
Mhm. I got it.
understanding. So this is the way, but work on your fundamentals first, practice it, and then go forward.
Sure. Okay, bye. So before we end up the call, so my final question would be, so will ServiceNow, like a lot of people said, ServiceNow will lead in the market for at least like next 10 to 15 years. So any insight that you can able to give me on that?
Yeah, so this was the first question in yesterday's podcast. Okay,
Mhm.
so go through it. Service
Sure.
not going anywhere. Okay,
Sure, sure. Yeah.
lot of opportunities available. Opportunities are there. So just remove all these doubts from your mind and focus on your
Yeah, absolutely. I'll need to,
graduate.
I mean, so I just know very basic, but that's something I need to develop to become an advance. Yeah.
Yeah, you have
The
to.
only thing is, like you said, practice. Yeah, I'll just make sure to do practice every day.
Okay, okay. All the best and
Sure.
keep me posted about your
Sure, sure. Yeah,
advance.
thank you very much, Pai. Thanks for your time.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
thanks a
problem.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
bye bye.
bye.